Yo, 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 what up, what up?
Bambini, welcome to the, which Crise-a-thon is this? Like the fourth one?
This is the February 2024 one.
Okay, but I mean, we've done this before. I don't know how many times we've done it.
We've done it like five times
six?
before.
I don't know.
We've done it some number of times before.
You may notice that there's more of us. We have multiplied, and and we've got our friends JT and Jen from the C Days podcast. If you guys follow this channel, you've seen them before, and they're here.
It's a little delayed.
I was concerned I wouldn't be able to talk enough by myself and just.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Those of you that are regulars, those of you that are tuning in for the Crise-a-thon, we do appreciate it. Our goal tonight, our primary goal, is not to entertain you, but to raise some money for Helping Hands for Cruising. We hope to entertain as a byproduct of that, but we really want to support Helping Hands for Cruising. We have been on both of the Helping Hands for Cruising cruises that had sponsored cruisers on there, and it was very cool and rewarding, and we want to help them do that again and again and again. So let's say our hellos to everyone. Or did you want to?
I just want to, before we like really jump in and start, there is a QR code in the top hand corner of our screen here that is the will link you to donate. So, and as you see at the bottom, you may get a reward if you donate $25 or more. You'll need to send us an email to let us know that you've done so. And then once we've confirmed everything, we will reach back out to you and get things all set. But yeah.
Let's actually do that first, because that way people, if they do want to secure their item, they can
you want to go ahead and talk about that?
Get on it. So we are very fortunate in that we have two people that follow our channel that are creative, and they produce products that people like, and they were kind enough to donate them to people that donate to Helping Hands for Cruising. But there is a limited number of them. So, we're going to try and keep track of when that number runs out. But let's show the fine people what they could possibly acquire for a donation of $25 or more.
So there are a couple options. So one of them will be either a set of towel animal 3D printed earrings or ornament.
So you could choose, there's three things you could choose between: the earrings, the ornament, or
a set of coasters.
And these are slate coasters. So let me just say that Todd 3D printed those earrings, if he's not in here right now. And Ed and Anita, I think really Ed did it, but we'll give Anita credit too, made these coasters. And I actually have, not from this, but I actually have a coaster. It's wet right now because my drink is wet, but this is one that they made for us a while back. So this is literally like one of them that you would get. The other two are, well, there's Helping Hands for Cruising logo, and then the other two are artwork that I created this week for these, specifically for these coasters, with two amazing cruise creatures. And so they're unique, one of a kind. Well, I mean, however many he makes, but limited edition coasters.
So 3D printed earrings or ornaments, or set of coasters.
And again, if you are interested in getting that, make sure that you do leave a comment when you, hey, our little QR code disappeared because we did that.
Oh no.
When you donate, letting us know that you donated, what time you donated, and which your preference would be. And if we get to the point where we're running out, we will try and figure that out, because I'm going to be watching my email. So try and send that email off ASAP.
You better take note right there, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Yep, I see that. Carnival Cruise Addicts, please send us an email as well.
Yes.
I am going to make note, but that will help confirm.
Yes. And thank you. And thank you. You don't have to donate $25 or more to help Helping Hands for Cruising. Any donation is appreciated. Every donation is helpful. You don't have to also only donate during cruise-a-thons, but it is when we tend to get the most donations. So thank you. If you could donate anything, $1, anything is good. We accept everything, even Australian dollars. Well, no, probably not.
So
unless you're in Australia.
here's my question, because I do see some people on the board in here. What is our goal? What is our goal for this cruise-a-thon?
Wait a minute, I know this. $1 million.
All right.
You don't even get that because you've never seen Austin Powers.
No, I mean, I know who he is.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But no, I've not seen it. Okay.
JT will have to pet the cat though for the full effect.
Camera's to you.
All right, let's do our hellos.
Let's do our hellos. We've got a lot of them. Also, at the top of our chat, there is pinned the playlist for the cruise-a-thon. So after us are other people, and then tomorrow there are more people. So do that thing. So we have Ed here. Hello, Ed.
And that, of course, is the Ed that is creating these coasters. Thank you so much, Ed, for that.
And we've also got Anita.
And Anita is the force that powers Ed. So without Anita, there would be no Ed.
And hey there, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
And we've got a Paul. Hey there, Mr. Paul. How you doing?
Hello, Paul.
And Kevin Count says Bon Beanie and Fins up.
Fins up.
Cooking dinner right now, so I'll be in and out. Well, good.
Okay. What, you making enough for everyone?
Yeah. And there's Mama Sandy.
Hey, Mama. That was a weird way to say that. Hello,
and
Mama.
we've got in the house. Hey there, Sharon. How you doing?
Hey. How are you guys? Thank you, guys. They are on the board. They're helping us out quite a bit with all of the helping hands.
And we've got
also Meg.
We've got Meg here. Meg, I missed you in our live, and I'm happy you're here.
Hey, Meg.
And there's Roxy. Hi there, Roxy. Welcome.
Hello, Roxy.
And we've got Danny.
Hey, Danny, also a very helpful in the cruising community, especially with helping hands. And there's the famous
Todd.
The famous 3D printer, Mr. Todd Blount.
Oh, there you go. Meg posted the link to C Days. That's JT and Jen here on the channel with us.
Oh, that's their YouTube channel.
That's their YouTube channel. They do a podcast as well. Do you post your podcast on YouTube?
No, we haven't got that far yet.
No.
Eventually,
apps and stuff, right?
Yeah, we're on all platforms.
Yep.
Perfect.
And they do have a Facebook
Yes.
page or group. Is it a page? So you can find information there. Also, we usually encourage them to post when new episodes come out on Fantastic Cruising Community. So lots of access to it. And if you absolutely can't find it, just let us know and we'll point you in that direction.
All right. And there's C Days saying hi to everyone.
Hey, who is there?
Yeah, I don't know. Some weirdos. And then we've got controversial. I can't say that word.
Controversial cruising.
Them cruising
and
people.
they were just on right before us.
Right before. No, we are right before them. They're after us.
They're right after. That's right. They're right after. It was the cone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for subbing as well.
So they will yell at us if we don't get off on time.
Yes.
So at 9 o'clock we will be going off tonight.
And then James is here.
Hey, James, there's James. one of our people that actually got to get onto a cruise thanks to Helping Hands for Cruising, and we got to cruise with James, young James there.
And then we have Ocean to Ocean Travel. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
And there's that Sean guy.
G'day. Current value $214.
That changed after the 25, but I'm not there yet.
Okay.
So
cool.
We'll eventually get there.
I fired that just a few minutes ago.
Let's see.
Sweet.
There's Gina.
Hello, Gina.
Stacey is driving, so we're listening and I'm typing. Sounds good.
Okay, don't do it the other way around. Don't have him type and drive.
Oh, thank you, Meg, for posting our email again there.
Oh, yes.
So if you are just joining us, we do have the donation QR code there. If you donate 25 or more, you could potentially get a prize. I will show them again in a moment.
Call it a reward.
Reward.
It's not really a surprise because they'll know.
I said prize.
Oh, okay. All right.
But reward is fine. Whatever word you want to use.
Is there a madam prize if there's a surprise?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Hey there, Clock Family Adventures.
Hello. They're also going to be on the Cruise-a-thon.
Excuse me.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Let's see. Oh, Meg says, Miss Y'all as well. Been catching the replays. Well, good. I'm glad to hear We've got Bone Tired Travelers.
Well, hello
Welcome.
there, Bonbini.
Let's see. I am trying to. If I've missed you, I am very sorry, but I am trying to get everyone.
We got more people than normal in here, which we appreciate.
We've got Nick P. I do have some awesome animal related lined up in May. I am spending all day on a platinum tour of Australia Zoo in Queensland. I get to help feed giraffes. It's a zoo run by the Steve Irwin family.
Nice.
Very cool.
Okay.
All
Don't
right.
talk about it anymore because I'm jealous.
And
No, I'm
we've
just
got
kidding. That's awesome.
Najuma here. Hey
Hey,
there,
Najuma.
Najuma. Nice to see you. And I think I am caught up with everyone.
Right.
So I'm going to real quick for anybody that come in late. These are the prize options, reward options. So the towel animal earrings,
Or
the towel animal ornament,
or
the coaster set. And these are all donated and made by some of our wonderful listeners, the Roddies and Todd. The Blount. And the wonderful Patty, who's in the background.
Yes. And without Patty, there would be no Todd.
Exactly. And then we also have Orange Cone Blog. Hello,
That's
and
who was
welcome.
just on.
Yes. All right. So if you donate $25 or more, make sure to put it in here so that we know, and I'll try and keep track. Send us an email that you did that donation with the time that you donated, and we will after we've confirmed everything, we will get in touch to get all the things set. We've got a fun game planned for tonight.
It's not a Super Bowl.
It's not.
But it is interactive. So the way it's going to work is you're going to see a screen pop up momentarily. There is a QR code. One way to access it is using the old QR code. It'll let you answer these questions. It's not like trivia. Don't panic. Or you can go to something called menti.com and use a code, which is going to be on the screen as well. And it's just going to be a little bit of fun, a little bit of cruising fun. So shall we pick the tires and light the fires?
Are you ready for it?
Did I just make a Top Gun reference?
I don't know. I've not seen Top Gun.
All right, let's do it.
I gotta find my mouse. Hold on. I've lost my mouse.
The snake ate it.
The snake ate your mouse.
You got enough of them.
I know, right? If we get less in here who doesn't like snakes, we could have like a bidding war as to whether we bring the snakes out or not.
All right. So here we are. So go ahead and either scan the QR code. Oh, hold on. I've gotta put this back up because I showed pictures and that came back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and scan this QR code if you want to play. This is just a fun play thing. There's no winners, no losers. It's just a fun thing. Or if you're using some other device, you can go to menti.com, and you can't see my mouse. Let me move my mouse over here. Nope. We've got too many
monitors.
So you can go to menti.com and use this code. Or we have the QR code.
Whoa.
And in just a couple minutes, once we've got some people in here, we will play. Let's see. Meg says, I love games. Danny says, cute coaster set. And Orange Cone Blog says, watch out for Ricky Rocker. He is hacking streams tonight. Well, we do have some mods in here, so
they will
hopefully they
them.
can help us take care of that.
But thank you for the heads up. All right. And we're going to get JT and Jen's feedback on these, and we'll give you ours as well. Because most of these are just questions, your opinions, your thoughts.
Your thoughts, your feelings.
Yeah.
Not going to read it.
It's once more with feeling.
Oh.
There.
I had a hard time reading the speed of the thing today. I'm going home. Couldn't tell it was 65 or 55.
All right. Are we ready to jump in?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready? It's like looking down at them like the Brady Bunch.
I already played this game once. So.
What are you looking down at? Oh,
Yes.
below us. They're below us.
Hello. You know what would be cool? We could set it up like I could
If we
drop
drop
something and then it would
they
fall
they
through
catch
the
it.
other. That would take some Spielberg level magic there.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Meg says, let's go. All right,
Okay.
well, if Meg says it, let's do it. All right. Tell us in one word why you cruise.
And let me just say that when we did the test run of this, I didn't read the one word part,
I
so
don't know.
I put more than one word in, and I got scolded. I mean, if you put more than one word in, I'm not going to judge you, but you might get scolded. So relax. Don't do it when you want. Relaxing. I feel like that should be the same thing, right?
Okay.
Well, that's the second time I've heard that tonight.
Do you say tacos?
That was Meg.
That's
That had to be Meg.
fun.
No, that was Kimbra.
She was
If it's mac
mentally.
and cheese, that would be Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we did this with JT ahead of time, and Kimbra and JT both said relax. I said something silly, but Jen, what would you say?
I would say relaxing because
Relaxing.
I don't have to do anything or clean anything.
Yeah, and I mean we have relaxation. Those are all the same thing. I think that would be a bigger word if it was the same,
Yeah.
word itself. But of course, there's different ways to say relax. So
Somebody thinks like Matt more than one word.
yes, like I said, I won't judge you, but you might get scolded. Blue. Well, I'm assuming that should be water.
Excuse me.
Okay. And I didn't think of tacos.
Meg said that was her.
Was that her? That doesn't
yeah.
surprise me. I mean, I think that's a worthy reason to cruise. Is
Absolutely.
For tacos, so.
I'm a big fan of tacos.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But what am I? Also a big fan of tacos.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Moving right along.
Do.
I taught a class today, and one of the teachers' names was Kermit.
Oh, that's funny.
And they the other teacher said his name like Kermit, and I looked down at my crock because I have Kermit as a pin on my crock, and I was like, I wish my name was Kermit. Okay.
I mean, I can call you that if you want.
Yeah. Wouldn't be
Yeah,
the
you
same.
can just call him Kermie like Miss Piggy.
Meg says, cruise is but a vessel to get me to more tacos.
I like it. I like it.
Hey,
I think it's
You know what? Cruising is what you make of it. If it's relaxing, tacos or ports, hey.
I mean, you could multitask with some of these things, right?
True,
Like
very true.
you could relax and eat tacos
Yes, you can.
and have fun doing it,
at a port.
watching the blue water and exploring with your eyes. I don't
At a
know.
port.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just do it all.
You could do it all.
All right. We're going on to the next question.
On to the next
So
question.
for anybody that decides that they want to jump in after we continue, the QR code on this is going to disappear, but you can go to the side at the top.
And we did get an email from Liz and Chris at Carnival Cruise Addicts. So if we don't have that one on the list,
I do. That's the one that I have.
Okay, just double check it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta do it.
You
over
must
here.
advance the screen.
Yeah, but I have to do it on this screen, not that screen.
Yes.
Dolphins or sloths?
The cruise creatures, not the
Yeah,
football team.
I did not
There's
know
not a
that.
sloth football team. If there was, it'd be really terrible, probably slow.
I've seen
And
it.
maybe a sloth like a golf team. I don't know.
50-50.
Oh, look at that! That was exciting because like sloths were up in the front, and then dolphins are doing a comeback. Oh,
Okay.
and they're pulling ahead. So, marine megafauna, charismatic marine megafauna, beating out the terrestrial megafauna, charismatic megafauna. So,
Meg says unfair.
what's unfair? Because she
You have
likes
to
them both.
choose.
You have to choose.
You
one.
have to choose.
You have to choose.
Y'all
Now,
have to choose.
okay, JT, what did you say?
We said sloths. I mean,
You
look,
both said?
I've swum the dolphins. I've seen dolphins and more dolphins. I've only touched a sloth one time in my life. So
Okay, that's fair. I mean, sloths are pretty cool. You know, there is a dolphin on that coaster set, but that's our logo. But I drew a sloth. I drew a sloth.
Well, on
So,
there too.
yeah, there's a sloth too.
yeah, so there you go. Okay,
All right. Are we ready to move on?
we are, said the cow.
Ha.
I wasn't calling you a cow, by the
Yeah,
way. Just let me
you were.
clarify that.
Yeah.
Clarify that.
All right. Rank the beverages
Good
in
Lord.
order of your
Wow.
preference.
This one will take a little bit of time because you got to like drag and drop and stuff like that. But I'm
Yeah, there you go.
anxious and eager to see the results.
This is going to be fun
Of
to see
this
how
one.
it changes as people submit their answers.
I'm
Oh,
guessing
you bet.
Ben's number one is coffee.
What do you think the overall number one is going to be?
I think it's going to be rum.
I'm thinking either rum or soda.
Really? You think people are like me and they love soda that much? Oh, coffee.
coffee.
We underestimated the coffee.
Yeah.
There we go, Kimber.
There we go.
Jen knocked it over
Oh, look at
again.
that. You upset JT so much with the bourbon falling so low that it knocked the camera sideways. Oh, bourbons took a hit for one? One?
Wow.
Vodka down at the bottom. That was at the bottom of my list too.
Anita said they are both amazing. I think to the Sloth and Dolphin.
Or to the coffee and the wine.
Yeah, probably to the Sloth and Dolphin.
Okay. So coffee is out, I'd say by a bit. Like the others, it's like if you were walking. Oh, they just changed. I was about to make an analogy in it.
I mean, it's still up there.
It's
Oh,
still
rum is
different.
coming
Come on.
back.
Oh.
Look at that bourbon drop.
Yeah. I don't know. I like this PSV Odyssey version.
Soda's moving up.
I'm surprised bourbon's that low.
Oh, Paul says bourbon is life.
Oh, I'm
Bourbon
not.
is life. See, Paul knows. Paul, did you vote?
You know, it takes a refined palate to enjoy bourbon.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I didn't even put absinthe on there, but that's like my current beverage of choice. Although bourbon is what I selected as number one in this poll.
Ooh,
It moved
Oh,
up.
look at soda and coffee number.
look at that. Non-alcoholic beverages are at the top.
That's right.
Wow. Does that say something about our audience?
I mean, honestly, when I did this, my first two were soda.
Paul's
and
not in the
coffee.
game, so you can bump bourbon up one more at least.
I mean, it's pretty low. It's not like it makes a difference.
Can I vote a second time?
No.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Okay, but that is interesting because all
Yeah.
three of the non-alcoholics are in first place.
Well, they're in first, second, and
So,
third.
just
Well, I
calm
mean-
down. What the hell?
Soda and coffee are tied,
I know. That's wild,
which makes me wonder why the coffee Coke thing didn't last as long.
right?
But okay, and beer is at the bottom. That would have surprised me 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, but not anymore because I've moved past the beer for the most part. I mean, I still enjoy a good stout every now and then, but okay, rum. I mean, you'd expect that from a bunch of cruisers. Rum. It was my number 2.
I think it was
So-
my number 3.
Tequila was my number 3.
Mm.
Oh, soda just pulled ahead.
Who did it? Who just brought the soda up?
Oh my goodness.
Carnival Cruise Addict says vodka should be number 1.
Oh no, that
See,
was mine.
I had a really bad experience with vodka once, so I call it vodka, and I don't drink it.
But hey, to each their own. To each their own.
That's right.
I know it's a popular mixer too.
Yeah.
vodka.
All right. Are we ready to go on to the next
I
one?
think we're ready.
All right, let's see what's next. All right.
Let's give a little explanation of
Okay,
this
so
one.
this is, you have a scenario, Matt.
The scenario is you're at a place that has like maybe a resort kind of thing, port. It has a beach area and a pool area. Where are we going to find you? Where are we going to find you? I can tell you where JT and Kimber and I will be, and I don't know about Jen. I think she's probably going to be in the same place.
You think?
Or maybe not. Yeah.
I would.
Well,
Yeah. I'd
she'll-
be at the beach area.
She'll be sitting on the
Okay.
beach,
Yep.
and Kimber and I will be chasing you in the water, not able to keep up.
So overwhelming, and this is kind of nice because we know how many people are playing. Overwhelming beach area.
Excuse me.
Beach area 1. Let me just take this time to break in with a little commercial. Remember, we are doing a cruise-a-thon for Helping Hands for Cruising tonight. Check it out. I got a hat. That's pretty awesome. And if you would like to support Helping Hands for Cruising, anything is appreciated. Just click on that QR code up there. And there's also, I believe, a link in the chat that you can find. And you can put some money over their way so they can help get people on cruise ships that wouldn't otherwise be able to have that opportunity. We all love cruising, and it's nice for us to be able to share that with people that wouldn't otherwise be able to have that experience. So it's a really great cause. That is why we are supporting it. And if you donate $25 or more, you have a chance to get a reward, which we did talk about a little bit. But if somebody's questioning that, if you came in late, just let us know in the comments. We'll try and see that and go over it again. All right. Commercial over
All right.
for now.
Let's see. Meg says in the shade.
Oh, and Meg, look at
Ditto.
Meg is on fire.
Yeah,
She's
she is.
getting that link right there in the chat, fresh and funky, so everybody has an opportunity to see it, which we appreciate.
All right. So beach area wins. Let's see what's next.
Paul has a trucker stand. JT, do you have a trucker stand?
Yes.
Yep.
On my left arm only.
Clock family of interest
Oh,
said.
so left arm, Paul.
All right. What is your favorite port?
Oh, I like that one from St. Augustine Winery.
Oh, I like that one too.
Oh, you're talking about ports of
Cruise
call.
port.
Ports
Yeah.
of call. Okay. So yeah, this is just you type it in, right?
That's a you type it in.
You type it in. What is your favorite port? We got St. Martin. We got Bermuda. Oh, Bermuda. I've never been to either of those places. Croatan and Amber Cove. So far, we've gotten different ones from everyone. Puerto Vallarta. Hey, that's on your side of the continent, right? JT,
It's
that's
on the
like
Pacific, yeah.
that's a California side of Mexico.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's on the Pacific side. South of Baja California.
Okay.
So far, we have
St.
not
Thomas,
we have
San
not had
Juan.
any duplicate answers
That's interesting.
because all those words are the same.
that
size.
just validates how diverse you can get with cruising and
Yeah.
visit all these ports. And most of these are Caribbean, but except for Puerto Vallarta. And so there's so many. Look at that, Belize getting some love. I love it. I don't know what Livorno.
Livorno?
Livorno.
I don't know what that is either.
Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, where's
what-
that?
It must be
Is
like
that
Italy or something like that.
Is it? Okay, that's intriguing.
Paul said Mahogany Bay. Because
Mahogany
he's
Bay.
too
Well, that's
cool to play the game.
that's Croatan. Well, maybe he's driving.
I
Right
know.
now.
I
Don't
gotta
encourage
mess
him
with
to
him
be
a little
unsafe,
bit.
although he is typing, so
Exactly.
that shouldn't be the case. Livorno.
Is Paul a driver?
Paul is
Paul is a driver.
over the road. He's an
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. And a
Interesting.
fine
Okay.
gentleman. Obviously, he likes bourbon, and he likes Meg. So.
Oh, he says my internet is slow.
Oh,
all right.
No worries. Yeah, I don't know if my mom's able to play because she's like literally got to bounce her internet off a cow to get to the nearest like cell tower or satellite, and then
So since we said Puerto Vallarta, and a lot of people haven't been there, that whole itinerary is so overlooked because the water's different. It's not this aqua light color. It's a so dark blue, it's almost purple, and it's deep. The Pacific side's real deep, but it's really overlooked.
Did you guys put Puerto Vallarta in, or did somebody in the?
We did.
we did.
We did.
You did. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're playing.
Yeah.
I think Jen.
Oh.
Jen is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Are
on
you
my
both
phone.
playing? Okay.
No,
we're on my
his phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
That's cool.
It's a team effort here.
That's right.
That's cool. That means you have to agree though on the answer.
We usually
We
do.
usually do, except for the bourbon
Bourbon and
coffee.
coffee.
Wow, it's like you're finishing each other's sentences almost there.
Oh, imagine that.
Cool. All right. Well,
All right.
there we
ready
go.
for the next one?
there we go. I think we're ready for the next one.
All right.
Our camera quality is horrible.
Not. Thanks to your donations,
Mm.
Helping Hands for Cruising is able to send people that wouldn't. Oh, I needed to fix this question. Sorry, that wouldn't otherwise be able to go on a cruise. How many people have experienced a cruise from Helping Hands for Cruising?
Okay. So it's between 0 and 10, and then we will reveal.
Livorno is the
Answer.
gateway to Florence and Pisa. You can also get to Siena or the Cirque Terre if you have enough time. We had an overnight and spent the night in Florence.
Okay. That doesn't. I kind of. If you would have said, "Who do you think said Livorno?" I would have said Kevin Counts.
Yeah, right.
Because Kevin Counts is the man of the world.
It also
So-
looks like we have
Oh, look at that. That's like a.
Lawn Lifters has joined us.
Oh,
Hello,
Lawn
Lawn
Lifters.
Lifters.
Call Me V's here too, and she's.
Oh.
So if you just joined us and you'd like to participate in the interactivity part, you can actually go to minty.com. I know I'm pointing it like you can see where I'm pointing, and enter that code 11652028, and you can join us. Join us
And out,
if you'd
and
like,
out.
or just put them in the chat. That's cool too, but it won't show up on the little thingy. So the graphic won't be reflected there, but that's okay. So it looks like we got people pretty close or the right answer for most of these. You want to do the big reveal?
Sure. Here we go.
Cool. 5. So we have seen 5 people go on Helping Hands for Cruising cruises. I mean, technically it was 3 groups.
Yeah, 3 cabins.
But often with Helping Hands for Cruising, they will send a couple people because, we're not going to send somebody by themselves unless they want to cruise by themselves.
Yep.
So yeah, but that is what has happened so far. So 2 different cruises, 3 different cabins, 5 different people so far. But with your help tonight by donating, Helping Hands for Cruising can send a lot more people out on cruises. And that is what we would love to be able to help with tonight. All right. Ready to move on to the next?
Carnival Cruise Addict says we need more donations to do more. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And there's a QR code in the top corner that'll help you get there. All right.
I figured that out because I realized it's above your head. Because trying to do the where is it at? And then I'm like, oh, it's right above her head. So I can just look at that.
All right. How do you choose a cruise? The port you are visiting, the ship, or the port that the ship leaves from?
And of course, it may vary, but you got to narrow it down for this answer. The most commonly used criteria. And right now we've got a tie for visiting ports and ship.
And actually, my answer would usually be one thing, but our last cruise was actually based on a different thing.
I'd say our last. No, not our. Well, the one before that, which we were with JT and Jen on, and
that was also
Stacy and Gina.
specifically based.
That was kind of both. That was like like a twofer. But yeah, our wedding cruise we chose. Well, we did think about the ports.
Yes,
but the ship
we
was
picked the ship, and then we looked at the port options based on that ship.
We got our ship together first.
Yeah, we chose based on the ship initially.
All right, what do you guys say?
Ports.
Yeah. I mean, mostly that's what I would say, but there are exceptions to the rule.
V says dates.
Dates, that wasn't an option, but it is valid. Yeah. I mean, because, some people's schedule is very prohibitive when they cannot cruise. And also prices can vary based on when you cruise. If you are able to cruise at off-season times, you can sometimes save a lot of money on that cruise.
Well, compare Mardi Gras and Celebration. Which ship do you think would be more to cruise?
It should be theoretically Celebration because it's newer.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not. Mardi Gras is more expensive.
Yeah,
and is that? Why? I wonder why. Why is that? Do you have any ideas? No
idea.
Okay.
When I'm comparing rates, that's what I see.
Supply and demand. Maybe more people are interested in going on Mardi Gras. It was the first XL class. It's not that much older than Celebration. And if they've heard us talk about it, you guys and us, we will say we prefer Mardi Gras to Celebration. So maybe there's stuff like that.
Hey there, Michael Ann. Welcome.
Paul didn't like Mardi Gras. He said Mardi Gras ain't all that. You talking about the carnival in New Orleans or the ship?
Or the bearded dragon?
Or our bearded dragon, yes.
Who's not here tonight.
Well, and maybe we'll see if we have time to bring him out. I don't know if we will or not. I'm going to change the air conditioner, though, because I am sweating profusely.
Michael Ann says, I like lizards and snakes.
It's 78 in here, so that doesn't really surprise me.
All right, so the winner in this poll was the ship.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but only by one.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
What is your favorite cruise line?
Because it's going to be different.
What indeed? What is your favorite cruise line? And I know our huge crew, most of them say what's blowing up there, but we do have a couple people who are not necessarily Carnival people or not Carnival First people, I should say. But there we got a Royal, we got a Princess.
Okay.
Not the exclusive food though.
But Paul said the ship. I had as much fun on Valor and Pride Pride is a great
Pride
ship.
is a great ship. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we had a great cruise on it.
Azamara. That's
got to be Kevin.
That's got to be Kevin. I can't speak to Azamara because I've not cruised on that one. I haven't cruised on Princess either. I have cruised on Royal.
You're not trash all over the place.
What does Sea Dazed think?
What do you guys?
We are split on this one.
Oh.
She said Carnival. I say Norwegian.
Okay.
Okay. All right. But I see what got typed in.
Yeah.
Because you're a smart man. Santa Maria. Wait, isn't that one of them that like the Pilgrims came over on? What is that? Is that our
That's a town in California. What are we doing here?
Is Santa Maria a cruise line? It's not a cruise line, is it? Or is it? Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a smaller cruise line.
I've never heard of it, but that doesn't mean
Paul
nothing.
said Carnival is the best line I've been on. Paul, is that the only cruise line you've been on?
Is it also the worst cruise line you've been on, Paul?
I know a lot of your cruises, and I think all of them that I know of have been on Carnival.
Nothing wrong with that.
V says, I need to try the Venezia. Yeah.
Venezia. You guys are going on Venezia, right? Or no? No, you're going on
Viva.
on one of the new
Viva.
ones, aren't you?
No, we're going on the Viva.
Viva, that's what I was thinking of.
And then what do we got?
Mardi Gras again.
We got the Mardi Gras in December again. And then we've got 25. We've got Discover Princess for Alaska. And then we've got 25 also. We've got Part of America for Hawaii.
Okay. It was a V word. Oh, see? Look at that. Paul's giving us some history. Columbus, Nina,
Pinta,
and Santa Maria.
Yeah. Paul says yes, but don't sell Carnival short.
Oh,
no,
no.
absolutely. That would be my answer.
That would have been our answer, too.
Which actually, take a look at this. There are 5 answers on there. 10 people have answered this, which means Carnival has definitely
It's the only one that got more than one answer.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. But that's kind of our crew here, I think, too. Because we talk a lot of Carnival. So people that cruise on the lines like, we're not going to keep listening to them. They only talk about Carnival. But we have cruise on the lines, though.
We have.
But, and
I mean,
you know.
Don't get me wrong. Norwegian is my favorite cruise line, but it's just it's a little different. It's a little more chill, but most of our cruises have been and will continue to be Carnival.
It's bang for your buck. I mean, that's the main thing for me.
I mean,
bang for your buck.
I loved our MSC cruise.
MSC was great.
But I've cruised more Carnivals, so that's my answer.
Mm-hmm.
If I had another MSC or 2 under my belt, that may take the cake.
Yeah, and I feel like Princess could definitely give me a run for my money of being a Carnival first person. But and Meg did put that link in the chat again. So again, we have that link right there in the chat. Also, that QR code. Please consider helping out, helping hands for cruising. If you can, send us a penny, $1, $5, $25 could get you a reward, and or send more if you want to help people get on cruises that wouldn't otherwise have that opportunity.
Sometimes you will.
All right.
All right.
Next, we have tacos or pizza.
Sorry, Meg. Well, actually, this will probably be easy for Meg.
Yeah.
Whoa. What would you rather have, tacos or pizza? Oh, 2 for tacos. Are cruisers more taco eaters than pizza eaters? It's 2-1. We should do like Howard. This is Howard Cosell. Pizza just came out 1 point ahead. We know last time we had about 10 participants, and now pizza's up 4, tacos down to 2, which is appropriate because it's Taco Tuesday. Oh, no, tacos are at 3 now. And pizza's up to 6. Oh. Well, last time I think we had 10 people, so let's see if we get any more. We get up to that 10th vote here, or no, or no.
Paul, look at Paul. Taco pizza.
No.
That's what I said, Paul.
See, that's why this is cheating. You have to answer in the poll because you can only choose one.
Let me ask you this, Paul. Why is it that everybody talks about taco pizza, but nobody ever talks about pizza tacos? That could be a thing, right?
Sure.
Those are 2 different things, right?
Yeah.
Like a taco shell with pizza stuff is different than a pizza crust with taco.
Correct. Which one would you prefer?
Taco pizza.
I would go pizza taco.
Would you?
Yes, because what would a taco
Yeah.
pizza have on it?
Yeah.
Tomato sauce, pizza sauce, cheese.
Lettuce, tomato,
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't like that stuff.
all the stuff.
The rabbit food.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Meg's like, oh, pizza tacos. I sense a new recipe coming on. You know, there's probably like 50 million recipes for that, but I've never thought of it myself.
All right.
No.
What is the answer from Sea Days?
Tacos. Well, I realize we like tacos better, but on the ship we eat more pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the
if it's
pizza.
specific to ships, it'd be pizza, but tacos
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if you would have said MSC pizza, I'd have voted for that.
Okay. All right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. On Carnival, I liked pizza, but on MSC, it was a notch or two above.
I mean, as it should be, Italian cruise line.
You would hope so.
Hope so.
Correct.
Anita says lettuce is for rabbits. You know what? I think lettuce is for my bearded dragon.
It's green; it'll kill you.
I mean, you did eat a salad for dinner
That's
tonight.
true. I did eat salad for dinner.
But it had a lot of other things in it.
All right. So pizza won that.
Even crappy pizza is good pizza, as Carnival Cruise Addict said.
I mean, that's
That's
usually kind of true.
there's a line that can be crossed, but I will say that's valid most of the time.
You made it cold in here.
I know, it feels good.
No, I'm like shaking. All right. In one word, describe how you feel on the oh, I spelled
On
that
the
wrong.
dessert,
Yep, on the first day of your cruise, spelled with a typo.
free.
Yeah.
Are you going on a nude cruise that you're feeling free? Amazing. Excited. Oh, this is still nude cruise. Elated. Happy.
All right.
Oh, there's two exciteds.
What? Wait, 1, 2, 3.
I'm so excited.
No, I think
Thank
there's
God you
3.
didn't answer this one, Matt.
Really excited. What's that?
So thank God you didn't answer this one again.
I can't answer it the same way we did in the test. My mom's watching.
Paul says drained.
Drained on the first day? What does that say? Oh, pumped. I thought I said pummeled. Pumped. Pumped. If you're elated, you should be on the elation. Excited is really getting a lot of votes.
Yeah, it is.
People are getting real excited on that first day of the cruise. I don't blame them. I feel pretty excited too on a cruise on the first day.
Yeah.
All those words, I think, would fit my mood. It's
Eating free.
mentally taxing, Paul says. I can see that. I can see that. It can be. The more you cruise, the less mentally taxing it usually is, though, I will say. But still mentally taxing.
On your last cruise, what word would you use to describe the first day?
Emotional.
Emotional.
Because we were getting married.
I know. That's why I asked that one specifically.
Yeah, that was the most emotional cruise I've ever been on. Emotion on the ocean.
Whoa.
And they thought it was stormy.
Our first time on the Mardi Gras, I think, was probably the most emotional we've ever been, because that was our first cruise
After COVID.
after pandemic.
Yeah.
After
Oh.
shutdown.
That was ours too.
It sure was.
Wasn't
Yep.
it?
Mm-hmm.
It was a different cruise than you guys,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the Mardi Gras was our first cruise back, and J and D were getting off right before us.
Yeah.
And we wanted to see them, but D got COVID, so we couldn't see them. But they were okay.
It happens. It happens.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Ready.
All right. Which excursion do you pick?
Which excursion do you pick? Everybody can guess which one we would pick. Oh, we got beach day, 2 for the island tour. I didn't expect that. 4 okay, island tour is way more popular. I guess people want to really experience the island, though. That's what you're going to do.
Okay.
You want to experience the culture.
Yeah, I get it. Somebody said snorkeling.
A couple people.
2 snorkelers. Who's
Who
our
are them
snorkelers?
snorkelers?
Nobody's zip lining.
No.
I would zip line, but she wouldn't. So she's.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah,
I've done it. It's not like I haven't done it.
No, but that's
I'm
not her
just
first
not a
choice.
fan of the heights thing going on.
Nope.
Paul says the adults only area with Meg.
Oh. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
I was going to do the same damn thing.
Denny says in the shops too for the island tour.
Okay. Yeah.
The island tour is a winner.
As long as it's not a 3-hour island tour. A
So
3-hour tour.
if it's like a new port that I've never been to, it's usually between some sort of island tour and the snorkel. Depends on how good the snorkel is.
Well, and I would say, like, I am always up for an island tour, but if there's better snorkeling, then I'm going to default to that. But there are, like, Grand Cayman is a good example.
Right.
I've never explored Grand Cayman because I can't get past the coral reef at the port. So I would love to, but I've only been there a handful of times. I'm not passing up that coral reef, but I would love to do the tour of that port. We have walked around a little bit, but
yeah. Ed answered snorkeling.
Of course Ed did. Ed's my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Ed, by the way, who made the coasters?
Indeed.
Which could be a reward you could get if you donate to Helping Hands for Cruising. Just hit that QR code right there, or look for the link in the chat. And if you donate $25 or more, there are coasters available, as well as towel animal earrings or towel animal ornaments 3D printed by our very own Todd Blount. So let us know.
Let us know in the chat.
If you do donate, because there are limited supplies of all those items. So, they could run out.
Yeah.
And they're only available during this hour.
And then also send us an email so that we know.
fantasticcruising@gmail.com.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Big ships?
I like
or
big
small
ships. I cannot lie. Oh, it's like wow, 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 wow. Oh, small ships. Small ships. You know what's interesting? Small ships pulling ahead here. Oh, now it's tied. Okay. Never mind. Disregard what I was about to say because it's irrelevant. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can say it again. Small ships pulling ahead here, and all the cruise lines are focusing on these ginormous ships. But look at our cruising community is lean and small. Although there is still definitely some interest in big ships.
Yeah, Paul says medium-sized ships.
Okay, that's
that
valid.
wasn't an option, Paul.
But
I can tell Paul beats to his own drummer.
Paul does.
Paul's thing.
We like Paul for that reason. But okay, it's getting a little bit closer. I do really like the XL class Carnival ships, but we've been on so many big ships lately that I'm like if you'd have asked me before the wedding, I might have said big ship. But now I'm like, oh man, I just want to get on a small ship again.
That's exactly how I feel.
But then if I've been on a few small ships, I might go back to big ships. Yeah. So I guess I like variety in my life.
Yeah. Todd says any ship.
That's true. I mean, when it comes down to it, I don't give a ship.
And
just get me on one.
Meg says bigger ships equals more people.
That is my biggest problem with the big ships, is that even though like the XL class, because that's what I can speak to for big ships, manages that very well for the number of people, there are still certain facts that cannot be overcome with those larger numbers of people.
Norwegian came out with the Prima class, which was a step back in size, right? Then the Aqua is going to be bigger, but now Royal's talking about making another smaller class of ship.
So are they?
Huh?
Okay. They're making another small. They're talking about another small.
Yes,
small.
Yes. And I think there is a, there's a want for that. So why not?
I think that's smart because I know that their profit margin is probably bigger on the bigger ships, but and I know there are a lot of people, especially people who haven't cruised before, who have that concern that we all know better than that. I'm going to be bored on a cruise ship. That might be like, well, I'll go on this one because it's so big. So there is a demand for that, but it's good that we have the demands met for multiple multiple interests. That's good.
And
Good
for
thing.
us, we've done fantasy class a couple times. It wasn't our
Too
jam.
big.
Didn't like it.
Oh, fantasy class, too small. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of fantasy class, not because of the size, but because of some of the layout features, the casino being where a lot of stuff happens and it's smoky. She doesn't like that you got to go up and then go down.
That's my thing.
That was our
That's
big
my
thing too.
Yeah.
But
And
I don't.
We also went on the original celebration under Bahamas Paradise.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And that thing was like tiny. It was only
Like
seven.
the ceilings just felt like they were
Yes.
coming in on you.
That was 750 feet. That's the smallest ship we've ever been on.
Yeah.
And yet no desire to do that size of ship again. Ever.
Have you guys been on a Pride Spirit class carnival?
We've been on Spirit class twice. We were on the Spirit and the Miracle.
Okay. Because a lot of people, us included, really like that size ship, which isn't that much bigger than a fantasy class, but the layout is so
actually,
much
Paul here says
more
Pride,
accessible.
perfect size.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say real quick, we've got 9 minutes remaining, and we still have some rewards.
We got a lot of
give
rewards,
out.
I think.
So $25 donation during our time.
Danny did say she just donated, so Danny just donated $5. Thank you very much for that. It is very much appreciated.
Yeah. So $25 or more reward. $25 or more donation will get you a reward. Please let us know in the chat as well as in an email. We've got rewards to give.
You could be one of the only people to have tail animal earrings or
a coaster set,
an original Helping Hands for Cruising,
Yes.
Fantastic Cruising, Sloth, Eagle Ray, Spotted Eagle Ray coaster set.
Absolutely. All right, next question. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Rank your preference for dinner.
Oh, this is one of those you put in
So,
order.
Just so you know, other counts for like big chicken and guys and street eats and
Anything they have on other
blue
lines
iguana.
too.
Yeah, other lines. So basically, if it's not one of the things that's listed, it's other.
Wow, buffet. Holy crap.
Look at that. Okay. Interesting. Now for dinner, if you said lunch, other would be up at the top of my list. But
agreed.
for dinner, not so much. I mean, I don't mind eating a guy's burger or big chicken for dinner, but I'm looking for that sort of intimate sit down table service experience.
Oh, there we go. Down Under Cruises says we are now at 243.
Cool.
That's amazing.
Excellent.
All right. So MDR is at the top of the list right now.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not that surprising to me. Specialty dining right below it, which if specialty dining were not costing, I would put that on top for sure. If I have to pay for it every night, then that ain't going to happen. But I do like the MDR. I would not want to miss out on the MDR. Like I like the steakhouse and shebangs and stuff, but I do really enjoy the getting to know your wait staff, and that whole experience is good. The variety that changes, I enjoy that.
Yep.
Apparently other people do as well.
Yeah.
No, I wish we would have experienced shebang sooner, though.
Yeah, shebang is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys put MDR as your number one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does this list reflect your order pretty much, or do you have something?
Yeah, it does, exactly.
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
I would say this is almost mine. I would put specialty dining above MDR.
Really?
That's what I did too. I did the same thing, and only because I wasn't thinking about it from the perspective of me having to pay for it. Like if I could have teppanyaki one night and steakhouse one night and shebang one night and cucina one night, like I'd go to all those over MDR. But I would also regret if I missed out on the MDR experience.
Right. Yeah.
So you get good service in those other places, but if you're doing like not anytime dining, or if you're doing anytime dining and you're getting the same servers, there's something to be said about that.
Yep.
So
let me ask you this, because I'm curious. Now we talked about the MDR. For you guys, what's your preference? Small table or a big table with a group of people that you don't know who the heck they are?
oh man, so that's a gamble for me because I like, well, if it's just the two of us cruising, sometimes I like the intimate table. That is a good experience. But I also like the opportunity to meet new people and talk to them.
Yeah.
However, we've been sat at some pretty awkward tables where it's like, oh God, I don't want to eat with this person again. So you can have that experience as well.
I mean,
So yeah,
I would probably say small table, but when we cruised on the Paradise, I really enjoyed all of our table mates.
Yeah, if you get a good group of table mates, that can really be a lot of fun.
We cruised on something else. I don't remember which cruise it was.
Might have been Royal.
You think it was?
No, it wasn't Royal. It wasn't.
It was
Royal.
a Carnival.
It was Carnival. It might have been.
But there
Paradise.
it was. No,
anyway, it doesn't matter.
We had like a big table, but there was only like one other couple. Like it was a dad and a son, and that was it. So it was kind of like it was a big table, but we were forced to talk to these people that
were a little strange.
Weren't really our people.
And if we say somebody's strange, you know they're really strange.
Well, and it gets awkward if you're at a big table and there's only 4 people at a big table every night. And it gets a little awkward.
Right.
That happens.
We've never had.
We had that happen once.
No, we've never had a
going.
Yeah. Or we'd like night 1, it's a full table.
Yeah.
Night 2, it's less. And then by day 3, there's nobody at the table but us.
Yeah.
But we've never had a bad experience. I've heard of it. You know, and Meg, don't worry. They were actually talking about me on the celebration, not you.
No, we're not speaking of anybody that we knew. So, I mean, you're weird, Meg, but we like you, or you're weird. You're our kind of weird.
All right. I'm gonna see if we can get one more.
Okay, yeah, because we are almost out of time, and
Yep.
we don't want to go over tonight because this Crise-a-thon is going to go on. It's going to persist, and there's going to be more opportunity for you to donate during other lives. But this one, your go-to organized activity on board the ship.
Controversial Cruising says, awesome live. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And they're the ones that are going to be up next, right?
Yeah.
So, Meg, if you could do the honors of putting their link in the chat there, so people can jump on over there in just a minute or two.
I also want to, just because I can, that QR code is still up in the corner. So there is still time.
Time running out. Trivia or coloring? Well, coloring we didn't put on there because it's not normally a thing. It's just our group cruises when coloring becomes an activity.
Coloring was I would say the most popular thing that we did with our group.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, coloring was great. We did coloring every morning.
No, I think we did it a couple
mornings. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say when Paul said that, I was going to say, is Paula Marine and eat crayons or what? I didn't know.
No, we did coloring on our group cruise.
We brought like colored pencils and
coloring sheets.
I drew coloring sheets and printed them out, and
yeah, I would like that because I have coloring on my side table on the couch.
People were coming by. We did it where the alchemy bar is. People were coming by, and like I had extras, and they were like, we had strangers sitting down coloring with us. It was really cool.
All right, we've got probably less than a minute. I'm going to do one more.
Trivia did.
And then
one more real quick. It is 8:59. We don't want to take the time of controversial cruising.
Name one item you packed that could be considered unique.
Unique.
Puzzles.
I said Vegemite.
That is unique.
There's only 2 or 3.
Not very many people pack a Vegemite. I have a license to pack Vegemite.
Puzzles, that's a good one.
A license to carry Vegemite. Puzzles. Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, rubbers.
Oh.
I hope to God that's talking about rubber boots, but
I mean, that
Can you
reminds me of
see
that
his
scene in
red-
Jaws when Quint's like, "Hey, Chief, I see you brought your rubbers.
CPAP.
Be safe." You know,
That was not me. Not this time.
like one of my friends used to tell. He used to coach kids, and he used to tell them, "Use your condom sense." High school kids, just to be clear.
Can you
Heart
see
meds?
who wrote that answer?
CPAP.
Mm-mm.
Paint by numbers or Legos.
Okay.
All right. My 2019 Cruzy Award.
Coaster with ship name.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. One
I
wheel.
want to know who type rubbers.
One wheel.
I don't know what that is.
One wheel to rule them all. I don't know what that is either.
All right. And controversial cruising is up next. Meg has posted that link.
So we are going to peace out. Guys, thank you again so much for coming on. Thanks to our friends that made our rewards. And thank you, JT and Jen, for hanging out with us tonight for this. We appreciate that. Don't forget to go over there. We're going to sign off in just a second here. Go over to Controversial Cruising and keep supporting Helping Hands for Cruising. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.
Sayonara. Au revoir.
Bye.